Hey everyone, it's Dylan Hunt from Gamer's Lair, Energy Pro Team. Today, going to be opening up 3 boxes, Battles of Legend. These are all for the store, so everything open will be for sale, 100%. Just wanted to get some Yu-Gi-Oh content up on the site, and I figured, hey, Battles of Legend is definitely a set that is all of a sudden in demand. So, why not crack some open? Get some more single cards for the store, get a cool YouTube video out of it. So, that said, let's dig right in. Judgment is pretty nice. Princessin? Not really sure how to pronounce that, but not as nice. Still a good card though. Looks a little pretty. Not a high value card, but pretty nonetheless. Got the Dice Smasher and some burial goods. And Iron Hands, or Hans, I guess it would be pronounced. Ooh. Narcissus. I'll be honest, this is a very large set, so a lot of the stuff I didn't actually remember was actually in it, but it's all still cool stuff nonetheless. Wonder Magician just seems kind of random, but I believe they're giving more TG support in the TCG soon, so that's probably why that print's there. Union Hanger looks really nice. Starter deck card. Getting a additional print is pretty cool. And who doesn't need more Cyber Dragons, right? Goliath. It's a very fun word to say. Unizombie, obviously pretty good with the new zombie support. Unending Nightmare. Got World Legacy Heart and Pumpkin Carriage. Iron Draw, pretty cool. Ooh, Torrential. And Grand Mole. Warren from Dragoons. Draconis. And Hexia. Ooh. So Secrets, Infinite Light. We got Medrot, Naruto, Unity Star, and Convert Contact. It's been a long time since I read some of these, so I'll sound pretty dry, but that's fine. Hoping we get that Bamboozling Shadow, but ooh, Gamma Seal. Looking nice. Celestra is always appreciated. Yeah, got some pretty decent pulls, even if the stuff isn't high value. There's a lot of really good reprints that are probably going to move pretty well. Got the Dark Lord, World Legacy Discovery, Trick Clown, and Bottomless. and Kaiju Files. Not as impressed with Bottomless. Bottomless looks pretty nice as a foil. That's all I can say. That's the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist in me. Ooh, Silent Boots. Ooh, Strike. Yeah, I really dig the way they do the foiling on these kind of sets. And having everything as Ultra is nice, because Ultra is my favorite rarity. So I'm pretty stoked when I get to open all these awesome classic cards in Ultra. And then a lot of these prints are also just really good. Glorious Numbers is not one of them. Prep of Rights is. So between the nostalgia prints and the staples, it's pretty fun to open these packs. Quandex, Summon Dice, Solemn Judgment, Contract, and Duelist Alliance. I also dig it when they name the cards after sets. Duelist Alliance was one of the starter sets of the Pack Rainbow. If anyone doesn't know about the Pack Rainbow, ooh, diagram. More torrential. Pack Rainbow is basically they have a set way they do all the colors for the packs and more or less the way they do the naming schemes. So once they finish the Pack Rainbow, they start over at the beginning again. And they've been following the Pack Rainbow for a good while now. Probably as long as I can remember. And I started playing again back in 2012, so Pack Rainbow has been going on for quite a long time. Slipper's not super great. Damage Juggler's cool though. And I think the biggest thing is Return of the Duelist is, it doesn't go there. One of the biggest things is the naming scheme, because it's the beginning of the Pack Rainbow, and it follows the naming scheme where the beginning always has the word Duelist in it. And we're just trying to think, there's Return of the Duelist, Duelist Alliance, shoot, I'm trying to think of the other ones. But anyway, it's pretty easy to verify. You just pull it up on the wiki or what have you. But I really like it when they do like Cybernetic Revolution and Duelist Alliance, all the card Labyrinth of Nightmare. Ooh, Gumbler. Where they name the cards after the packs. It's always been a favorite of mine. And once again, everything is available on the store, dualkingdom.ca. By the time you see this video, it'll all be up on there. Oh, looking good, Reborn. Looking good. And the Elemental Lord reprint we didn't ask for. So we'll still take it, because why not? Take everything we can get. Tornado Dragon. Yeah. There we go. We only got a couple packs left here. For this box anyway, but we still got two more. Living Fossil. It's a card that gets a little bit of attention every now and again. It doesn't really have much to do with dinosaurs though, despite the name and the picture. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really particularly exciting in this pack, but it's still got lots of really nice, pretty cards that are worth $1 or $2 each, so it adds up pretty quickly. Whereas most packs, we've got 2 Living Fossils. Most packs do not have any kind of consistency in the value of the cards, so it's nice to see that most of the cards in this pack have at least $1 or $2 in their value. So even though there isn't a whole lot of high-rolling cards like Gumbler or Bamboozling Shadow, you can still probably get your money back. Brilliant Fusion is pretty nice. And Duelist Alliance again. Last pack of this box. Gumblar was pretty nice. Trickstar Reincarnation. Hey, I'll take it. That's a pretty good card. So secrets from this box. And we'll move on. 2 more to go, so plenty of chances to get more Gumblars, get that Bamboozling Shadow, Gossiping Shadow. It's got a long name. Merlin, Baguska, and the rest of this all-monster pack is nothing to write home about. But Baguska's cool. One thing I do like about the Yu-Gi-Oh packs, even though they don't have tear tabs like some of the other games, is they are quite easy to open without using a whole lot of force, which is great because a lot of players don't really know how to use the tear tabs very effectively, so it's nice that they can tear open efficiently either way. Pre-prep. So both prep and pre-prep are in this, which is nice. Hey, it's Flying Elephant. Hey. It's gonna fly at you to win the duel. And someday, someone will figure that out. But that day is not today. It looks pretty cute though. Got the little devilish smile, kind of like they just drew an elephant trunk on a dolphin. Ooh. Now we got 2. And ultra rare Dark Lord. Gotta keep pulling those Paradise because there's no other secret rare XYZ monster that we're after, right? And now we had to make sure that there's hope that you see. Warogred's pretty nice. I don't think we've actually seen one yet. It's pretty cool. More Unizombie. And our good friend Cyber Dragon. Glass Slippers is pretty meh. Good buddy Grand Mole. So, I mean, I'm going to try and do more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm not very big on Yu-Gi-Oh personally. I haven't really played very much in the last few years, but I do have a soft spot for Yu-Gi-Oh in general because I used to be very big into it. So, I do plan on doing more Yu-Gi-Oh content. It just takes a little bit more time for me to come up with things other than box openings that I can do. And let's face it, this isn't an exclusively box opening channel. There will be more content in it. It's just kind of figuring out what that content is and coming forward with it. So I do plan on doing more, and if you guys have any ideas for things you think I would actually like doing and be inspired to do, just give me a shout and let me know. I'll still make sure to try and balance things out. I know not everyone wants to see Force of Will, and not everyone wants to see Caster Chronicles, and I don't really plan on doing Magic Packs. The one that we uploaded was really just because one of the customers, my good buddy Mike, wanted to go through a box opening for the channel, so I said, hey, why not? Anytime someone wants to do that kind of stuff and we got the time to do it, why not? I know you guys like seeing random and spontaneous stuff that you don't normally get to see, so. Another Quandex. Ooh, we got a dolphin. I don't actually think we got one in our last box, so I know we had a local guy looking for one, so there we go. And Cyber Elatine, or however you pronounce that. I guess that's our play set, but I'm sure we'll continue pulling them. And I've yet to see anyone ever play this, but I mean, I saw people play Gaia Charger the Synchro back in the day, so maybe we'll see people playing the Link as like a poor man's Link monster, but it's not exactly looking super good for that guy. Probably going to be forgotten forever. Yeah, Fogblade's pretty cool. We're stacking up on the slash draws this box. I think we've gotten more in this box than we have in the last box. We got 2 so far, which, I mean, I guess is double, but the box isn't done yet. Maybe we can get a third one. It's not exactly a card you play on your own, so, and a second World Guard. Maybe we'll get that Bamboozling Shadow yet. Who knows? Jake Cloak's a good start, though. Another Infinite Machine. Cyber Emergency. Okay, now that's one of the higher value ones. Believe it's under Gumbler, but I could be wrong there. It might be worth more than Gumbler. And we got a strike in the same pack, which is pretty good. Pretty okay. And Iron Knight, which I don't think we've actually seen yet. Or I just ignored it. That's also possible. Glorious Numbers. Well, we're getting pretty close to the end of the box. And we haven't seen anything besides Cyber Emergency, which I'm not actually sure other issues on these guys work. That might be we only see one money card per box, and that's probably how they get their values, but hey, maybe there's some weird ratios at play here, and maybe we can get a little bit more out of our box. Card Trooper is not along the lines of what I was thinking there, but I mean, he is a card, and he is a trooper. And back in the day, he used to be pretty good, but he's past his machine beat days. Tornado Dragon's pretty nice. It's not the value Send-Off is looking for in this box, but still pretty good. I'll take it. But we still got one last box to try and get that Bamboozling Shadow. So Merlin's the secret there. Eater of Millions. Pyrorex. Frame Driver. And my good friend, Bottomless Trap Hole. Looking as soul defeated and soul crushed as ever. Second Brilliant Fusion. And more Time Lords. More prep. Second Reincarnation. Something tells me we're never going to run out of Solemn Judgment after this box opening. So for anyone thinking about opening these to get Aqua Dolphins, I would probably recommend against it, because I think we've only seen one Aqua Dolphin, and we've already gone through 2 boxes. So here's looking at you, Simon. Don't open all these trying to get Aqua Dolphin. Just buy the one we've got here and call it a day. And for those of you who don't have access to the Aqua Dolphin, because obviously we only got the one, as I say, it's a build second one. So, I mean, I don't think it's worth it to open this many packs for an Aqua Dolphin, so save yourself the hassle. Unless you're a store, you're probably not going to make your money back by cracking these things, because the chances of you selling these all for $1 or $2 a piece is not great. But I mean, if you want to trade up at a regional or something, you're probably going to do okay. Lots of stuff for trade bait with all the staples in here. Just again, not a lot of super high value stuff. Unless you're trying to build a bottomless trap hole binder, in which case go for it. You're going to get a ton of them. Extrude. Really wish the fairy tale stuff was just a little bit more powerful, because it was definitely a fan favorite. It just, unfortunately, it doesn't live up to the hype of the anime. It's not even anywhere close to as good as it was in the anime, and I think even given the power of the cards in the anime, they wouldn't really hold up that well these days. So would have been nicer if they would have given them a little bit more power behind them, and maybe in the future they'll add some more support. I don't know. And another one of these guys. Midrow, Cyber Larva, Dark Lord Contact. I think the last time I even seen a Cyber Larva was the GX Legendary Collection, and it was a guaranteed pull, if I recall correctly. You just got it in the binder, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Definitely isn't the card anyone's been clamoring for, that's for sure. And another Borrelgar, I think it's our third. So we're halfway through the box. Seems like the good stuff's always on the right side. Damage juggler. For all those guys wanting to build your Performa Mage decks in 2018, well, here you go. Konami's got your back. And yeah, when the new set comes out, I'm definitely going to make sure we open that on camera. We do anything else, so that'll be a little bit more exciting than opening a set from several months ago, but I open what I've got available to me and what makes sense for us to open at the time. Reborn is still looking pretty snazzy in its secret rare coating. I guess the one thing about the Ultras is they don't show up on the camera as well. The name's kind of a little bit too reflective. I think Secrets look a little bit nicer. And we got the second Cyber Emergency, which is our quote-unquote money card. But I wouldn't be too upset if we got another one, because it's, like I said, not really much of a money card. Unit Hanger, still looking pretty nice. I am not really sure why they put different rarities of starter deck cards in here, but I guess it's been a while since that starter was out, even when this set came out, so. And we got Ancient Cloak. Pretty cool. I didn't even remember this card was in here. But, there you go. Just shows you how big this set is. But there's still cards I'm getting in my third box that I didn't know was in the set. And Quandax is definitely not one of those types of cards, because we see him quite a lot. Fogblade. And this may trigger some of you. It's a lot of spells sequentially, we don't usually see that. Last pack. Yeah, that's disappointing. But at least we got another strike there. So that's all she wrote. We'll go a quick summary of our secret rares, because those are pretty cool. And we'll do a summary of all of our ultras and everything once they're sorted. So I'll see you after the cut. Alright, so we're just going to go through a quick review here. Everything that we pulled. Oop. That's all the secret rares. Now we got the ultra spells. And the Ultra Traps. And the monsters. Which there is obviously a lot more monsters than there are spells or traps, so a lot more sorting. Very fun stuff. I do actually enjoy going through it like this at the end just to see exactly how much of everything you got, because I'm sure the question everyone asks themselves is, hey, did I get the value out of this box? And in general, for this set, I don't really feel like that's the case, but maybe you were looking for something specific. Maybe you wanted a bunch of the old school play sets of staples like Bottomless and that kind of stuff. I mean, probably not a whole lot of people at this point in the game are looking for those style of cards, but it really depends on what you're looking for in a box. Because everybody looks for something different when they're opening a booster box. So in our case, we were actually looking for a lot of those staple cards and hopefully a couple of those money cards. The best we really got was Cyber Emergency, which isn't really anything to really write home about, but there's a couple nice ones like Aqua Dolphin that were in there as well, so that's pretty cool. And 3 boxes gives you a pretty decent idea. This isn't really a set I think anyone's going to be opening cases of,